And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in on this episode. It is Football Fridays here on the channel, and we're going to do our 5 Premier League matches prediction. We're going to go through that. We're also going to be playing the all 92 EFL stadiums game on GeoGuessr. We've done some UK stadiums and all that stuff, but this week we're going to feature anything in the Football League, Premier League, and we're going to make some predictions if we get the stadium in this League 2, League 1, the Championship. We'll make the prediction. We'll look at the matchup and make a prediction for that as well. Welcome to any suggestions on Football Fridays going forward. What I'd love for you to do is the 5 matches that I predict. I'll also share it on X, but put it in the comments down below what your scores are in these matches. The first one, as you see, as I'm playing this right now, I'm doing this on a Friday afternoon, Valentine's Day, 14th of February. As you can see here, at the 12th minute is 0-0 Brighton and Chelsea, so I'm kind of starting this late. But for this week, the 5 that we've got, the first one we've got Leicester taking on Arsenal at the King Power Stadium. Obviously, Arsenal big favorites in this one. Any notes? Doesn't look like there's any notes on this one. Just a match preview, but I think on this one, Arsenal are going to win 3-0. 3-0 for Arsenal this one. You know, Leicester City under Ruud van Nistelrooy, just, I don't think they have the power, the will, just the quality to even hang with Arsenal. The next match will be of the prediction on all over the map is Man City versus Newcastle. Again, I think there's a clear-cut favorite on this one for me. It's Man City because they're playing at the Etihad. And if you look at Man City, I wouldn't say they're in the best of form, but better than they were towards the end of 2024. Newcastle, again, coming off of 2 of 3, losing 2 of 3. I just don't see Manchester City losing at home. If this was at St. James's Park, maybe a different story. But I think that Manchester City will win 3-1 in this match-up. The next one that I selected for this weekend, because there's some good matches and some matches that, I think everybody would probably be interested in, one of which is Fulham taking on Nottingham Forest at Craven Cottage. We see here Fulham favorites in this. I'm not sure the win probability what makes this up, but I see this one honestly as a draw, a 2-2 draw. I think it's going to be a great match, one that I certainly will have my eyes on tomorrow. As you see, 10 o'clock, and as I say this on these prediction, I'm an American, obviously, East Coast time. So what you're seeing at tomorrow at 10 o'clock is obviously not, it's 3 o'clock your time, but it's, again, things that we watch in the early morning hours. So Fulham versus Nottingham, I think, I don't know, that's one for me. I always like, I'm a Manchester United supporter, but I always like there's something about Fulham. Maybe it's Anthony Robinson, maybe it's Clint Dempsey in the past, maybe, we can go on and on with Brian McBride from the United States. There's been always some attraction for me to follow Fulham. And just that's one of the stadiums, honestly, a lot of stadiums I want to visit in the world sport. That's one that just has always intrigued me. You got to go to London, but if I had any stadium in London, to be honest, that's one that I look at. It's like right on the river, and just nestled into the fabric of the city. It just seems to be a ground that I want to visit, quite frankly. All right, enough of that. The next one is Crystal Palace and Everton. Interesting matchup, 12:30 our time. I'm guessing it's probably on the main NBC channel. But another one that I'm going to be very interested in watching, just because Crystal Palace, again, I'm an American, so an interest for me would be Chris Richards and how he's playing. And to be honest, I think for me, David Moyes going up to a Crystal Palace side that's kind of, I would say, been in form, winning 3 of their last 4. Um, Honestly, in this one, I think Crystal Palace. I know that some people, even like on the overlap, they might have predicted a Everton win or Everton draw. Since this is at Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park, I'm going to go with Crystal Palace in a 2-0 win. I was thinking about giving Everton a goal, but I don't know. I just think that I think Crystal Palace. I just really like Crystal Palace in this matchup. The last one of the week, obviously, as I've said, I'm a Manchester United supporter, so and I will be watching this. Tottenham versus Manchester United. I was thinking a draw in this one, but I'm going to go with the 2-1 win to Manchester United. I just think it's one of those. You look at here, look at all the losses for Tottenham. There are a couple of losses there, obviously, for Manchester United. But I just feel like they're going to squeak out. Again, Manchester United's going to squeak out a victory in this one. Again, I could be wrong. I'm wrong. I've been wrong in a lot of these, but I find it fun. So, again, we'll recap the scores. I'll put them in the comments down below. I'd say Arsenal. I'd say Leicester 0, Arsenal 3, Fulham 2, Nottingham 2, Manchester City 3, Newcastle 1, Crystal Palace 2, Everton 0. There you go. I don't know if I said nothing. I shouldn't have said nothing. I know that people have on me about that. So Leicester 0, Arsenal 3, I should say that. And the last one is Tottenham 1, Manchester United 2. So let me know your predictions in the comments down below. And we're going to get off to all 92 English football stadiums for the 2024-2025 season on GeoGuessr. We're going to be doing this one as a no time limit moving challenge. We will also look up here what club that we got. Hopefully it's not all Premier League clubs in this one, because then we will have, maybe I'll do 2. Here's the deal. If we get all Premier League clubs, I might do 2 games. But yeah, let's just get into this one. The play along link for those of you who want to play along in the description below. So let's go. Let's get into the game, because I know a lot of you maybe aren't up with the predictions. Okay, so we got the Dons. Wait a minute. Hold on. The Dons. I thought that was Wimbledon. It's not a name that you hear often, a nickname. But I see here we got Doncaster Rovers FC at the EcoPower Stadium. And what's interesting about, what is this here? Hopefully these aren't footballers for Doncaster. He's giving a thumbs up. This one looks like is he smoking? Looks like he's a smoking. The other guy's got a soda. So I don't know if Doncaster's doing the academy, but let's hope that is, he's holding something there. Anyway, so he's got a nice Range Rover here. Vogue. Yeah, this is where all the directors, I guess, are. Match day, handicap parking there. Okay. Okay, so now we're on the outside of the stadium, Doncaster. Up here, the stadium was, there it is, the Eco Power Stadium. And okay, I wonder if the Dons are, obviously they're the rugby league club, I guess. Oh no, Doncaster Rugby League Club. Okay, so the Dons. But I was thinking football, so let's just see here. I think we're there, the Eco Power Stadium. Okay, so Doncaster Rovers. Let's take a look here at Doncaster. Doncaster Rovers. Here we are. So we got Doncaster. And I don't know if this is the best way to do it. No fixtures today, obviously, but tomorrow. All right, so Doncaster Rovers playing. I got my pen, my trusty pen here. By the way, I'm going to be doing some stuff on Patreon. So if you want to subscribe to Patreon, I'm going to be doing videos, probably Stadium UK games, Town Center games, things that you don't normally see on this channel. I'll be on Patreon starting next week. So on Monday, I think I'm going to put my first video up there on Patreon. So come join that. I'm going to ramp that up because we have a lot of good stuff over there. Probably going to do Time Guesser over there and a lot of different things. So if you're here, you're listening, check that out. Doncaster Rovers is playing Grimsby Town, I'm guessing, since it's listed first, at the Eco Power Stadium tomorrow. So I wonder, can I watch that? I don't know. But here's what I'm going to do. Grimsby Town sitting in 9th on 45 points, and Doncaster is where? They're in 5th. And they're okay, so all right, I'm going to give Doncaster a 2-1 win over Grimsby Town for the match tomorrow. And we get off to the next one. Okay, this is Burnley. I just saw JJ Watt on X. Check me out over there. Is this Burnley? Yeah, this is Burnley. This is Turf Moor. Anyway, just saw JJ Watt retweeting something with Burnley on it. So we are at Burnley Football Club, which is north of Manchester. Yeah, north of Manchester. I always see this on these maps. It says Great Britain. I wonder why it's there. Anybody know? Anyway, also, if you're into any English football league matches this weekend, you're going to one. Let us know which English football league, whether it's League 2, League 1, Championship, or the Premier League. Let us know where you're headed this weekend if you are, or if you're watching it for that matter. But we're looking at Turf Moor, and right across the street from Coral. Not sure what Coral is. Is it betting window? Betting location. And there we are for Burnley, which is in the Championship. Did they play? Oh, got to clear that out. There you go. That might help. Burnley. Okay, so they play Preston North End. Burnley sitting on 64 points. Preston North End on 40 and 15th. I'm going to go with JJ Watt's club and Burnley on the road at Preston North End, which, how far is that from Turf Moor? I don't know if it's that far, but I'm going to say, let's go Preston North End 0, Burnley 1. Burnley 1, so, all right. Let's just see real quick. Distance, because Preston's got it. I think maybe I'm confusing. Yeah, Preston. I mean, would this be considered a derby? Preston North End versus Burnley. Deepdale, the Deepdale, Preston North End is where the match is, so it doesn't look like that far of a drive. Anyway. Oh, okay, so we got Plymouth Argyle welcomes you to Home Park, home of the team that knocked off Liverpool in the FA Cup last Sunday. And I said this in the Beautiful Villages and Towns of UK game yesterday, that I found it interesting that they were wearing green, I believe. And let's take a look at this real quick. I want to see if we can see inside. No, we can't. But anyway, and this stadium has featured in another GeoGuessr game. But anyway, I saw that they upset Liverpool. Green beats red in an upset early on Sunday, or early for us, and then the Super Bowl happened. Just thought it was interesting, you know. But again, not Philadelphia's pretty good in football, but Plymouth, Philadelphia. Anyway, just thought that was interesting. It's probably Plymouth Argyle, Home Park, Coronation Avenue, and there we are. There you go. You got Nurse Tutor Tutoring with Hannah. So if you want to get your tutoring for nursing school, come down here somewhere, one of these homes. Maybe it's over there with Hannah. All right, Home Park, pretty cool football ground. Looks like it's in the ground too, like kind of built down into the hill here, hillside. There's a statue there. Jack Leslie statue. Don't see it. Maybe this is just an older street view. I think we're right about there. Plymouth Argyle Football Club. So we're going to look up Plymouth, see who they got. Plymouth is near the bottom. Near the bottom, and former, okay, Blackburn Rovers. So we just, so Blackburn, Preston up in the Northwest, hosting some matches tomorrow. Blackburn sitting in 5th on 48, and Plymouth Argyle. Oh boy. Let's look this. Let's see. Blackburn. I'm gonna write this down. Blackburn. What do I think on this one? Let's see what the Match Center says. What does Match Center say? Yeah, not much there. Let's go back if this works. It does. Okay, so what do we think? Does Plymouth make anything off of last week's or draw anything from last week's FA Cup match? Probably not. But I think here I'm gonna go for I'm gonna do Blackburn Rovers 3, Plymouth 1. So we'll do 3-1 on that one. Again, all these scores I'll be posting on X. All right, so Plymouth Argyle. Ooh, Fleetwood Town Football Club. So we've had this one as well. I think somebody had mentioned, maybe one of the comments, that Jamie Vardy played here at one point. But again, Fleetwood Town, I got to think about this one. Is this in the Northwest as well? I think this is. Fleetwood, I feel like it was up here. Kind of forget now. Shoot. Yeah, it is. Is this Fleetwood Town or is this a different one? Yeah, it is Fleetwood Town. Fleetwood Town Football Club. So I remember this. There's Jim's Bar. Where did I see Jim's Bar? There it is. Jim's Sports Bar. So Fleetwood Town on the outside looking bigger probably than what it is. We are looking west. We are at the corner of this road. Are we corner here? Hold on. No, we're here on Nelson and Park. And look at this, the one-on-one diet by Cambridge Weight Plan Fleetwood. So down here, that person there, if you want to see if there's a sign here. Yeah, there we go. So I'm plugging this. This not a sponsor, but we've got 1-to-1 appointments. Janet Hutchinson, long-term weight management, free consultations, flexible plans by the Cambridge Weight Plan. There you go. So Janet, this one's for you. Fleetwood Town Football Club. All right, so let's go there. Perfect score on that one. And Fleetwood Town, where's Fleetwood Town? Let's try League 2, which they are. Fleetwood Town Football Club. This is fun. I really enjoy this. No fixtures, obviously, today because it's Friday. But tomorrow, they're on the road. They're on the way at Bromley. I think, is Bromley in London, south of London? Anyway, Bromley. What do we have here? Fleetwood Town on 40 points. A 4-goal differential. Oh, okay, so they're right side by side in the table. This one, for lack of really knowledge in this, my apologies, but with the goal differential like this, I'm thinking this one's going to be a 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw. So Bromley 2 and Fleetwood Town 2. All right. So we get off to the 5th and final round on this Football Friday. Different game today, but yeah, any games you want me to play, let me know. We're now to the what's termed, or the coin phrase that's hit even the United States in some circles, is a rainy night in Stoke, or something like that. Is it a rainy? Can you do it on a rainy night in Stoke? That has actually made it to the United States in some what we call soccer circles, football circles in this country. All right, so we got the director's entrance. The directors have their own entrance. How interesting. The executive hospitality entrance, directors only. If you're just a regular pedestrian going to the director's entrance, you're not allowed. Sorry. If you're riding this maybe the director is riding that motorcycle. It's a pretty interesting ride. That one. You got a factory over there of some sort, but Stoke on Trent is where we are. Hanley, Newcastle under Lyme. So you got a Newcastle under Lyme. You got Newcastle upon Tyneside, and then there's a Newcastle over here, Newcastle West. For those of you that don't know, so we took you on a little like tour there. So at 365 Stadium on the outskirts, Gordon Banks Memorial Statue, Brian's motorcycle training, and there is Brian's motorcycle waiting to be ridden. The car park west. So I guess we're right here, and there we are. Stoke Football Club. Stoke are they? Stoke City. All right, so Stoke City is sitting on 32 points, and they are playing home. They're home at the Bet365 Stadium to Swansea tomorrow. I'm thinking bottom towards the bottom half of the table. It is the bottom half of the table. Goal differential about the same, -11, -10. I think Stoke City at home is gonna come out on top. Stoke City 2 and Swansea 0. There you go. That is a wrap. 25,000 points. I got a lot for the Northwest, a Northwest type of game or on Football Friday. But yeah, come check me out on X. But like I said, Patreon, we're going to put some football content up over there. I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to do first one on Monday. We're going to try to get some regular content up over there, at least one a week, maybe if not more. And some other fun things that you don't normally get here, some insights with me. I'm probably going to do a question and answer session over there on Patreon towards the end of February, and some more good stuff. Also check me out on X, send me an email if you want to, and just say hi at alloverthemap23@gmail.com. And most importantly, if you could, hit the like button, it just helps the channel. And yeah, appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. Enjoy the football this weekend. Until next time, cheers.